Hello everyone. Welcome to the episode on natural and other tourism resources. India is a land of natural heritage. The chief tourist attractions are its wide range of mountains, river valleys, flora and fauna, forests and hills. They attract both domestic and foreign tourists. This natural heritage leads to new forms of tourism like holiday tourism, leisure tourism, wildlife tourism and adventure tourism. This kind of tourism brings in a large source of foreign exchange to India. In this episode, let us try to understand the contour of natural and other tourism resources. The main objective of learning has been presented under 5 broad categories. They are natural tourism resources, wildlife sanctuaries, national parks, bird sanctuaries, beaches and hill stations. Introduction. India has 96 national parks and 486 wildlife sanctuaries, which constitute about 4.7% of the entire country. It plays a paramount role in flora and fauna protection. There are 14 biosphere reserves established to conserve the diversity of ecosystems and promote research into ecological conservation. An increasing number of travelers to India are visiting at least one national park or sanctuary. If you intend doing so, wherever possible, book in advance for transport and accommodation and check whether a permit is required. Most parks offer jeep or van tours. Some have boat trips or elephant safaris to approach wildlife more discreetly. Watchtowers and heights are also sometimes available and are ideal for observing wildlife close-up. Natural tourism resources in India. The total area of India is 32,87,263 square kilometers. The mainland extends between 80°4' and 37°6' north latitudes and between 68°7' and 97°25' east longitudes. The distance between north to south is nearly 3,214 kilometers and that between east and west is nearly 2,933 kilometers. The length of the land frontier is nearly 15,200 kilometers. The total length of the coastline of her mainland, Lakshadweep Islands and Andaman and Nicobar Islands is 7,516 kilometers. Mountains. The Great Mountain Zone is located in the northern part of the country. 3 major regions or zones of the Himalayas are Greater Himalayas, Middle Himalayas and Outer Himalayas. Plains of northern India. These plains were formed by Indus, Brahmaputra and the Ganges. These cover an area of 7 lakh square kilometers. Peninsular Plateau covers an area of 16 lakh square kilometers. Coastal plains. Those plains are narrower on the western coast than on the eastern coast of the Indian peninsula. Many deltas are found on the eastern coast. The western coastal plains stretch from the run of Kutch to Kanyakumari. The Gujarat plain has been formed by Sabarmati, Mahi and other river systems. The Karnataka coast extends up to south of Goa. The Kerala plain extends from south of Kannanur to Cape Comorin. The eastern coastal plains start from the mount of Subarnarekha and go to Kanyakumari. Islands. India has 247 islands, out of which 204 lie in the Bay of Bengal and the remaining lie in the Arabian Sea and the Gulf of Mannar. Andaman and Nicobar Islands have their major island groups in the Bay of Bengal. The Nicobar group has 19 islands. The Lakshadweep Islands has an area of 32 square kilometers. It is located in the Arabian Sea. The Manikoi Island has an area of 4.5 square kilometers. Water bodies. Lakes. 6 major types of lakes are found in India. Wetlands. 16 wetlands have been identified in India. Waterfalls. 18 waterfalls are found in India. Rivers. The rivers of India are divided into 4 broad categories: Himalayan rivers, peninsular rivers, coastal rivers, and rivers of the inland drainage system. Biotic resources. Biosphere reserves are the fauna and flora that fall under this category. Let us discuss these briefly in this section. India is a rich nation from the viewpoint of biodiversity. The total number of types of living organisms found in this country are 75,000. Further, 45,000 types of plants and trees are found in this vast country. Fauna. According to the Zoological Survey of India, there are 89,451 species of fauna in our country. Flora. In terms of plant diversity, the Botanical Survey of India identified 47,000 species of plants. Biosphere reserves. As on date, 13 biosphere reserves have been identified in India. These are Nilgiris, Nanda Devi, Nukrek, Great Nicobar, Gulf of Mannar, Manas, Sundarbans, Similipal, Dibru-Daikova, Dehong Deband, Panchamarti, Kanchenjunga and Agastyamalai. Mangroves. A total of 32 mangroves have been identified for conservation and management. Wildlife or wildlife sanctuaries. India, with around 89,451 species of fauna, has one of the richest natural heritages in the world. It is no surprise that the wildlife watching has become one of the country's prime tourist activities. Threatened species. There are 459 threatened species of flora and fauna, of them 244 plants, 86 mammals, 70 birds, 25 reptiles, 3 amphibians, 8 fishes and 23 invertebrates are counted. India is unique in the richness and diversity of its vegetation and wildlife. India's national parks and wildlife sanctuaries, including bird sanctuaries from Ladakh in Himalayas to southern tip of Tamil Nadu, are outstanding. Wildlife sanctuaries in India attract people from all over the world as the rarest of rare species are found here. With 96 national parks and over 486 wildlife sanctuaries, the range of diversity of India's wildlife heritage is matchless. Important sanctuaries. Some of the important sanctuaries in India are the Jim Corbett Tiger Reserve, Uttaranchal, Kanha National Park and Bandhwagar National Park in Madhya Pradesh, Ratnambore National Park, Savai Madhopur, Gir National Park and Sasangir National Park. Corbett Park. Supporting a great variety of mammals and over 585 species of birds, India's first national park, the Corbett, was established in the foothills of Himalayas. There are vast variations in geography, climate and vegetation in India. As a result, there is exciting diversity in habitats, animals and birds. In India, the total area covered by wildlife is approximately 90,000 square kilometers and constitute 3% of the country's land area. Flora and fauna. India has unmatched variety of flora and fauna that makes it extensively different from the rest of the world. Since 1970, wildlife has been protected by the central and state government through legislation. But today it is a massive attempt toward the conservation of tiger and its environment. It covers 23 national parks and sanctuaries, and its success can be judged from the fact that the number of tigers in India has gone up significantly since the Project Tiger was launched. Wildlife Tour. A tour of Indian wildlife sanctuaries and national parks is a fabulous experience. Contrary to the African safari, the vegetation and terrain in India is such that wild animals are often solitary or in small herds, exclusive and shy. Packages. Ranges of safari packages are an offer, courtesy the Tourism Department of States as well as tour and travel agencies. These safari packages are unique and unparalleled. These safaris facilitate seeing a tiger, rhinoceros or a herd of wild elephants. Tourists visiting for wildlife tour in India will enjoy during any season, but to experience migrating birds, tiger, leopard and other rare species, then winter is the best season to visit sanctuaries. National parks. There are about 96 national parks and 486 sanctuaries in India. Several national parks and sanctuaries of India are conveniently accessible by car and also have good accommodation. More than 350 mammals and 1200 species of birds and reptiles are found in India, some of which are unique to this subcontinent. Sighting of animals in India has a thrill of its own. Various animals like deer and elephants can be seen in small herds. You can view the animals by either having an elephant safari, jeep safari or canter safari. Elephant safari is the best way to view these animals as everything which moves can be noticed from the height. The Indian Bird Sanctuaries. Bharatpur Bird Sanctuaries. The city of Bharatpur, a 5 hours drive from Delhi, has the largest bird sanctuaries in Asia. It is an area where more than 300 species of water birds are available. In an area covering 30 square kilometers, such birds could be seen are egrets, spoonbill darters, cormorants and a few grey herons. Saurus start to breed on mounds around the swampy edges in November. By boarding on boats, the tourists can have a close look at the birds. Among the wild animals, tigers, panthers, blue bulls, four-horned antelopes are also available. Sultanpur Bird Sanctuary, Haryana. The Sultanpur Bird Sanctuary in Haryana state is a popular one. It is located 46 kilometers away from Delhi. This lake sanctuary is located in 400 acres. More than 100 varieties of birds are available. They hail from Europe and Siberia. Flamingos, pelicans are some of them. The native birds include painted storks, spoonbills, herons, cormorants and players. This is functioning in an extensive artificial plantation and assists nesting and breeding activities. Along with a library, there exists an interesting museum of stuffed animals and birds that would be of interest even to the layman. Watchtowers are located inside the sanctuary. From October to February, birds are visiting there. Vedantangal Bird Sanctuary in Tamil Nadu. Point Kalimore Sanctuary is in Tamil Nadu. It is a bird sanctuary. Flamingos, seagulls, ducks, painted storks, grey herons, pelicans are quite common. It is 80 kilometers from Madras. Kolleru Pelicanry and Bird Sanctuary. In Andhra Pradesh, the Kolleru Lake Sanctuary is another renowned tourist center. Grey pelicans, ducks, openbills, herons are available. This large bird sanctuary extends over 900 square kilometers of wetland and marshes surrounding the Kolleru lake between the Krishna and Godavari deltas. About 8 kilometers off the shore of the Kolleru lake in the West Godavari district is situated the Kolleru pelicanry. Pelicans arrive here during the nesting season. Apart from pelicans, grey herons, white ibis, pound herons, egrets, and many migratory duck and water birds can be seen here. Beaches and hill stations. Beaches. The relation between the sun and sand has attracted the tourists of today in large number. The Europeans were mainly responsible for the formation of famous seaside resorts. India is having 6,000 kilometers of long coastal area. It has some renowned coastal and beach resorts. Kovalam. Kovalam beach near Thiruvananthapuram is one of the world's greatest beaches. It is a magnificent resort. It is known for the brilliant blue sea lapping the palm-fringed beaches. It is a center for relaxation, leisure and recreation. The environmentalists and government have taken effort to promote beaches, cottages or kudis, beach hotel, beach service center, yoga cum massage center, open air amphitheaters for the conduct of Kathakali performances, facilities for swimming, sailing, boating, diving, etc. are all available. It is the center having various facilities for entertainment also. Goa beaches. Goa beaches are extremely popular. You can call it as the paradise of seafood lovers. You have prawns, crayfish, lobster, crab, salmon and sardine, etc. It is a land of beaches, sand, hills, groves, etc. Panaji, Hiramar, Doga, Candolim, Donapala, Arjuna, Vagatar, etc. are few other beach centers of Goa. Water sports. They are helpful for water sports such as water scooter ride, windsurfing, parasailing, scuba diving, etc. Foreign traveler crowd largely in this area. Goa is a calm and an undisturbed tourist center. Foreign tourists enjoy this place so much. Mumbai. Mumbai offers a variety of beaches. Chowpatty, the Circle Beach, Versova, Marve Akka, Erangal, Mad Silver Sands, Juhu are popular centers. West Bengal. Digha is a beach resort in West Bengal. It is a smaller beach town and a domestic beach resort. Gujarat beaches. Like any other states, Gujarat state is also having its own beaches. Ahmedpur, Mandavi, Chorwad, Ubharat and Tithal are renowned beach resorts of Gujarat state. Odisha. The Gopalpur in Odisha is having a deep and clear sea. This sea captivates the attention of the swimmers to a large extent. It is an improving and developing beach resort. Tamil Nadu beaches. Tamil Nadu state is having wonderful beaches in the east coast. Some of them are listed out here. Chennai beaches. The Marina beach is familiar and the largest of the sandy beaches. The Rayapuram beach, Elliott's beach, etc. are renowned beaches. The VGP Golden Beach is a captivating tourist center. It is located in the southern side of Madras en route to Mahabalipuram. Mahabalipuram. Mahabalipuram is yet another beach resort of Tamil Nadu. The rock-cut cave temples, the rock-cut monoliths, has relief structures of the periods of 7th and 8th centuries are available in plenty. They stand testimony to the cultural glory of the Pallava period. It is a great center of tourist attraction. Foreigners arrive here in plenty. To accommodate them, a large number of hotels and huts are available. Kaveri Pampatinam. The beach at Kaveri Pampatinam at the estuary of Kaveri is another significant tourist spot. Other places. In the same way, the seashore at Rameswaram, Tiruchendur and Kanyakumari are more significant places for pilgrim tourists. Kanyakumari. Kanyakumari is the meeting point of three seas. It stands at the southernmost tip of the country. Kumari Amman is the popular deity here. The Vivekananda Memorial Rock, the Valluvar statue, the Gandhiji's monument are familiar there. It is 86 kilometers away from Thiruvananthapuram. It is known for the spectacular sunset and wonderful sunrise. On the full moon day in April, the sun and the moon are visible in the same horizon. Lakshadweep. Lakshadweep island, comprising of 36 islands located in the South Arabian Sea, is a union territory. This is the paradise for water sports activities. Tourism is developing into an industry in this area. Andaman and Nicobar Islands are having shipping ghats and Ditman are natural beach resort. This center is having all facilities for water sport activities. Devka Jampur, Julundar, Nagoa are the fine sandy sunny beaches. Hill stations in India. In recent years, mountain regions are sources of great attraction to Indian tourists in general and foreign tourists in particular. The potential of mountain resources from promoting green tourism are enormous. They are in the form of natural and cultural heritage such as biosphere reserves, flora and fauna, lakes and rivers, besides traditional rural resources. Green tourism. Green tourism of late is emerging as an important task in order to develop new relationship between communities, government agencies and private sectors. The strategy focuses on ecological understanding, environmental protection and eco-development. The major attributes of the green tourism include environmental conservation and education and distribution of income to local people based on strong partnership. Most famous hill stations in North India are Shimla, Darjeeling, Kulu Manali, Missouri and Nainital. In South India are Ooty, Munnar and Kodaikanal and Yerkad. In hill stations, to promote adventure tourism, financial assistance is rendered to enable the state governments to arrange for infrastructural facilities for trekking and mountaineering. Adventure tourism. Some interesting adventure tourism are rafting, skiing, heli-skiing, up-skiing, rock climbing and mountaineering, mountain biking, land sailing, horse safaris, ballooning and paragliding. Let us sum up. National parks and wildlife sanctuaries are indispensable tourist products. Particularly, bird sanctuaries are the main attraction for the tourists. Varieties of birds from many countries come to India and breed here because they consider India is the safest place for them. Also, a number of wildlife sanctuaries too serve as the main tourism attractions. In India, each and every state has some kind of sanctuaries to preserve the flora and fauna. Let me insist that our forest natural resources must be protected and sustained properly. Meticulous planning is required to market effectively this tourism product. India has endless varieties of natural tourism resources. Harnessing its potential is essential, but not to the extent of damaging these precious sources. Of late, enormous facilities are provided to tourists for adventure tourism. Let me conclude that the fragile nature tourism sources are, if protected and preserved properly, certainly they shall counter the imbalance caused by natural and man-made disasters. Thank you.